now going to be the follow-up here from Smith. Someday is not going to be doing much. Score actually doesn't get stunned right there by Smith. He's still on the run. Tomcat's going to eat him, but there are 4 people here, and this could be 2 dead members of KT. Fly comes through, going to laser his way, but Score will be the first to fall with that first blood, and Someday not having a lot of luck. And here comes Smeb. They want Fly. Spear is going to miss. There's the knockback. Gets him up in the air, and he's going to get charged into the turret. Smeb is going to trade 1 for 1 and actually gets 2 kills in the end with the help of the laser. The ultimate, though, is going to tag Gorilla straight into the binding. They're going to get the ultimate out once again. Unbreakable Will, they're going to try and burst him. That doesn't work, KT. And Someday is just going to get knocked right back to the turret. They finally are able to take out Gorilla, but it comes at the cost of Someday. Now Kuro joining his team in the mid lane, and there's Achani getting very, very low. Kindred ult is going to be popped, and Arrow tries to stick in. He's going to be the next to fall, though. Fly has to use his cleanse, and he dies too, and a mega dive from Rox. Kuro. Alright, so Someday now perfectly capable of tanking out some of these members. Smeb now spit back out. Here comes Gorilla with a big engage. Kuro going to be following up. Gold card is going to move through the enemy team. Arrow trying to kite this out. Big ult from Fly, but it's just not going to do enough damage. They're working on Someday right now. He's got a lot of gray health. Arrow starting to turn this fight around. Fly right behind him. Here comes the charge.
To get on to Prey. Allison trying on headbutt duty. Someday's regular damage.
That's a big laser across 2 members. Good job on the binding, but is it going to be enough? Achani now low is going to stop Prey in his tracks for the moment. Someday still trying to face tank most of this poke. He's going to get Smeb, spit back out, but there's the heroic charge, and they're going to get the kill onto Tomcat. Gorilla still at his ultimate up. And here we go, TP now into the mid lane is going to keep that up. Smeb immediately rooted. Gorilla comes in, he's got no mana for any more abilities, and that's going to be a snipe on him, no ultimate, so they take down the support, but this last turret falling very low, lots of super minions in the base. Score going to get hammered into the turret, flashes away. Now we have the on the base, and that's going to be it. The Nexus fall.
And Shen, they're so tanky, and then of course,
oh, here we go. Peanut going to come back in, Fly going to eat out, and there's the death. Wolf gets the first blood, 50%. And here's the TP as Someday's going to go into Mega Gnar form. Score punched out of the fight by Gorilla. Peanut now over the wall. Here comes the E though. Big Gnar into the wall. 3 people, and they're going to catch Prey on the back end of this fight. Prey still doing damage though. He is going to eventually fall, and now Peanut going to come in. Nice pull here by Gorilla as the Kindred ult is dropped, but that's not going to be enough as Peanut's still alive, but he is going to get knocked down by Arrow, who takes a double.
Someday's really overextended.
Flash shot onto Prey, there's it, straight to Cocoon, and Someday is just waiting in Mega Gnar, trying to save him with the Kindred ult. That's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, Arrow gets himself in a nice position. Gnar is eaten and killed, actually, by the top Kench. Achani now backs away, but the siege can still come in here from KT, and nice ult. Smeb gets caught out in the front line.
Again, atypical of so many other teams. A Score might be caught.
Has to jump up right there. Does have Peanut isolated, but Someday on his own. He's very tanky. Fly has to ult himself to get out of that Smeb. Again, tied up with the taunt. Someday now on the backside. They have to use the Kindred ult just to keep him alive. Another great ultimate and a huge taunt and stun from Hachani, and Someday is just going to absolutely wreck the Rox Tigers. What a good answer to that Kindred ult. Incoming quadra kill from Arrow. Doesn't get the penta. Shot barrage not going to hit. Nice pull there, but he is going to get tied up by the Ring of Frost. Gorilla now, the next target, GP ult falls onto Arrow. Arrow has to reposition. Achani going to die right here. Can they kill Gorilla in return? The answer is yes. Arrow now on top of Prey, has to back out, flashes into the back line, but they're going to live. Fly now, and Score still trying to work with this Someday, kiting Kuro, but he gets hit by a parlay. Fly still alive, but Prey is there with Smeb to take him out. Only Score this game opting for some more magic damage because they really need it. And here we go, Someday with the initiation. They find Peanut. Peanut in the Kindred ult. He's going to die. 2 members caught up. Prey is in the front line. Peanut's still alive, but everyone collapsing. Got a double kill for Someday. Gorilla here now in the middle of the team fight, and they're going to chase down Smeb eventually. Gorilla turned on by Hachani and Fly. He is going to die. Smeb now stunned twice. Boulder toss. He's not going to live much longer. He wants to take out Arrow, but Arrow just gonna back off, and that should be it. Gorilla, though, is actually going to get a kill.
We're going to a third game.
What a thrilling final game. Gorilla gets taunted, no more ultimate. So KT wins the last team fight. Someday ends up with a 30 out of 32 kill participation. Try and deny it the way, but Chani gonna come in. Peanut has to flash. Chain of Corruption coming over the wall, but there is Smeb. Goodbye. Right into a chain CC. Hachani drops Smeb in the end. Gets the kill even though he doesn't have Ignite. Fly now on the backside. Fly's gonna pay for this as Kuro comes around. No chain of... Oh, and Hachani that pulled right into the cocoon. And here we go. Score gonna come in from the mid lane. Will be turned away. As you see Kuro, and now here's the dive from Gorilla. They get the kill right away. Hachani left by himself in the mid lane is not going to fall, and here comes Someday. Exhaust dropped on him, but he takes a kill. And they're going to see here Lysandra coming in, but nope, no action. Smeb actually gets chunked low, very low, but the Chain of Corruption stops Arrow from getting into it. Fly with the engagement, ults himself, and as the Ring of Frost already down, Fly going to fall before the Shen ult can continue channeling. So they trade 1 for 1, and there's the final shot. Sniped, now Peanut comes through, the flash cocoon. Chain of Corruption, Hachani eats a big piercing arrow, and that's not gonna work either. Actually gets it that time, what a great reaction from Gorilla. He gets it right at the end. Hachani onto Kuro in the backline, but this is not the fight that KT wanted. Goodbye, absolutely everybody. Ace. What an incredibly executed game from the Tiger.